You wake up feeling uncomfortable. Maybe it's anxiety, maybe disappointment, maybe grief, frustration, loneliness, or simply a sense that something isn't right. At first, it's just an experience, a sensation, a feeling, a moment. But almost instantly, something else appears. The mind says, "This shouldn't be happening." And without realizing it, a second layer has been added. The original feeling was one thing. The resistance to the feeling becomes another. Now there is not only pain, there is conflict. The mind begins searching for explanations. Why is this happening? Who caused this? What does this mean? A story forms around the experience. The event itself may have lasted seconds, but the narrative gives it a life of its own. Then comparison enters. Reality is measured against expectation. Life is compared to an imagined version of how it was supposed to be, and suddenly disappointment appears. Not because reality changed, but because it failed to match the picture in the mind. The more important the expectation, the heavier the suffering feels. So the mind tries something else. Control. It plans, predicts, rehearses, attempts to hold life still. If everything can be managed, maybe nothing painful will happen again. But life refuses to cooperate. People change. Circumstances change. The future remains uncertain. And the harder control is pursued, the more exhausting everything becomes. Then something subtle happens. The experience becomes personal. No longer, there is sadness. Now, I am sad. No longer, there is pain. Now, this is happening to me. The feeling becomes part of identity. The story gains an owner, and suffering deepens. Eventually, the moment ends. But the suffering often doesn't, because the mind keeps replaying it. Again and again and again. A memory becomes a loop. The event is gone, yet the experience continues through thought. The body reacts to something that no longer exists except as mental repetition. The suffering survives because it is continually recreated. And then a question appears. What would remain if nothing else was added? No resistance, no story, no comparison, no need to control, no personal ownership, no endless replaying, just the raw experience itself. Perhaps suffering is not always the original feeling. Perhaps much of it is everything that gathers around the feeling afterward. And if that is true, then maybe freedom doesn't come from controlling life. Maybe it begins by seeing clearly what has been added to it.